Hi children, today I'm going to read to you the story Ian Counts to 100, produced by Curriculum Planning and Development Division, Ministry of Education, Singapore. The counting story begins. Ian loves to count. He looks for interesting things to count around him. He looks for interesting things to count in the playground. He looks for interesting things to count in the park. He tries to count all the fish in the pond. He thinks that there could be 100 fish in the pond. Do you agree with Ian that there are about 100 fish in the pond? He looks for interesting things to count at the fruit stall. He looks for interesting things to count at home. One day, Ian's teacher, Miss Suguna, said to the class, "Next Monday will be the 100th day of school. To celebrate, each of you can bring a collection of 100 things that you like." Ian was excited. What shall I bring? Ian thought hard all week long. 100 bowls? Too boring. 100 toothpicks? Too sharp. 100 flowers? I can't pluck flowers. On the 97th day of school, Ian decided to ask his friends for ideas. "How about 100 wooden blocks?" suggested Sarah. She likes to play with wooden blocks. "I don't have that many wooden blocks," said Ian. "Maybe you should bring 100 marbles," said Kuma, who likes marbles. "Marbles? But I have very few marbles," said Ian. At home, on the 98th day of school, Ian decided to ask Mom for ideas. "To make 100, why don't you find 10 different groups of 10 things each?" suggested Mom. "Do 10 groups of 10 make 100? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yes, that makes 100. You're a genius, Mom," exclaimed Ian. What were the numbers that Ian counted? Can you find them on the 100 chart? On the 99th day of school, Ian started to gather his 100 interesting things. He looked for them everywhere in his house. First, he collected 10 sticks of his favorite sour gummies from the refrigerator. Then, Mom gave him 10 spoons and 10 biscuits. Yummy. Next, Dad gave him 10 paper clips and 10 candles. Ian looked at his collection and counted 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 things. I need more to make 100. Do you know how many more things Ian needs to get to 100? How did you get your answer? He continued searching and found 10 toy cars, 10 wooden blocks, and 10 stamps. He added the three groups of 10 things to his collection and counted again. I have 50 already. 60, 70, 80. Now I have 80 things. That's still not enough to make 100. He continued searching. He then found 10 colored pens and 10 erasers. I have 80 things. Now I have 90, 100. Yes, 10 groups of 10 make 100, exclaimed Ian. Do you agree with Ian that there are 10 groups of 10 things? Ian rewarded himself with a lollipop to celebrate the success of collecting 100 things. On the 100th day of school, Ian watched his friends present their 100 interesting things to Miss Suguna. Mailing brought 100 stickers. Good job, said Miss Suguna. Ian liked the different stickers. Ahmad brought 2 boxes of 50 paper clips each. Well done, said Miss Suguna. Ian liked the different colors and shapes. Raju brought 5 bags of 20 gummy bears each. Wonderful, said Miss Suguna. Ian liked Raju's idea very much too. Ian then presented Miss Suguna with his 10 groups of 10 things. She was very pleased. She said, We have seen many collections of 100 things, but Ian's collection is really special because it has 10 groups of 10 interesting things. Miss Suguna congratulated all the students for their effort. They then placed their collections at the back of the classroom and invited students from the other classes to view them during the day. Even though Miss Saguna liked his collection, Ian liked Raju's collection the most. It was fun collecting 100 things. The best part for Ian was eating his favorite sour gummies after school. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Do you remember the different ways the students counted to 100 in the story? Make use of the 100 chart to show your parents and friends the different ways you can count to 100. Happy counting to 100. Bye-bye.